It's working. Hello. Alright, that was a chaotic start. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Let's check if everything is good right here. Alright. Alright, welcome back. So today I want to do my reaction on Manchester United versus Arsenal. Now, obviously we lost. It was a couple days ago. So I know I'm a little bit late, but still want to put my opinion on it. So Manchester United versus Arsenal 1-0. We lost 1-0. And I feel like we could have done better. If we started Benjamin Sesko, we could win the game. I feel like if we started Sesko, if we made him grow in the game, I think we would have a better chance more than to bring him on in the 60th minute and so on. So I feel like next time, for the next game, which is Fulham, which I'm going to cover further down in this video, I feel like if we play Shesko from the start against Fulham, I think we can definitely win that game. So we need to start the front three that we recently signed, which is Benjamin Sesko, we need Mbuemo, and we need Matheus Cunha, right? If we have that with Bruno Fernandes, because we know he's gonna start. If we start Mason Mount, I feel like Mason Mount actually is a better fit than Bruno Fernandes in the midfield, alongside somebody like Kobe Mainoo or probably Ugarte, somebody like that would be a better fit than Bruno Fernandes. But Bruno Fernandes is gonna start for sure. So it's no point even trying to leave Bruno Fernandes out of the team. So I feel like we should start. I feel like with Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainoo, or Manuel Ugarte, I don't want to see Casemiro anymore. He definitely got no legs anymore. I think we can. I feel like with the whole Casemiro thing, I feel like it's really trying to get a team to play with more experience, because as we can see from Ruben Amorim, like he doesn't really trust the young players with less experience at the start. I feel like over time when he's better, not better, but when he bring the players that he want to bring in, and Manchester United is a better team, I think he will slowly integrate the younger players in the team. That's what I feel like. But I don't think he's gonna trust the younger players with his career, because basically right now for Ruben Amorim at Manchester United, it's really about right now it's really about trying to save his career, basically, because if he lose a bunch of games just like last season in his first full season with the amount of money Manchester United just spent, which is upwards of 200 million, I would guess, because Matheus Cunha was like 62 million pound, 200 million, 62 million pounds. Brian Mbuemo about the same, about 65, I think, million pounds. Benjamin Sesko about 70 million pounds. So that is getting closer to 200 million for sure, if it's not there, because we know about bonuses and all of these type of stuff. So but let's get into more topical stuff. So we lost, but we really played well against Arsenal, which is a positive. I take the good performance over playing bad, not seeing what the system can do, not seeing what Ruben Amorim can do, but winning the game. So a lot of people, I think majority of people on the internet, majority of people overall, Manchester United fans would rather to win the game and play bad. But I disagree because we see this here on top of here on top of here. Manchester United play horrible and get a result, grind out the result on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, on the all these managers that we have. Mourinho was the goat for that, grinding our results and so on, and the team never goes nowhere. We hear Marcus Rashford recently saying the same thing, that um, saying we for years we try to play apart, we try to just play to win the game, to not for the system, not to develop the squad, not for none of that. So now I think we need to see some changes. I think we need to be playing better football. I think I would take a couple. I would take a couple losses. I would take a couple lose, all of that. But I just don't think that we need to really be seeing bad football anymore. So we lost the game 1-0. And by the way, that foul on Matheus Cunha was a penalty. That's my opinion. I feel like that was definitely a penalty. Um, Also, the goal that's come on, that's a foul on the keeper. I know that I don't know what you call that, the governing body for the Premier League, some P, I think it's PJMOH or something like that. Um, they they said that's not a foul anymore, where you can push the goalkeeper in his back and it's not a foul. I guess it's a new rule or something, but they say it's not a foul, and it's not being a foul for 18 months. But all we need to do is do the same. But I can promise you now that if we do the same, it's gonna end up where it's gonna be a foul for Manchester United. It's gonna cause some uproar, and then they're gonna take it out, because Manchester United is always under the microscope. And if Manchester United started to do stuff like pushing goalkeeper in the back and stuff like that Arsenal or Manchester City or these other clubs would get away with, all of a sudden, if Manchester United do it, all of a sudden it's been talking about everywhere. It's like this, it's like that everywhere. So I feel like if we do it, it's they're gonna take that rule out. That's how I feel, but I think so. But yeah, it was definitely a foul to me on the keeper. He pushed him in the back. He was like backing him in the goal. Call Fury obviously got the header, that had the ball in the goal, and so on. So we did loss, but it was a good performance, and I'll take the performance. We bring that forward to Fulham the next game. Yeah, I also want to talk about. Let me see. I got my notes right here. Yeah. So let's talk about some individual performance. So like obviously Ahmad didn't start. We didn't start Benjamin Sesko. What did we bring on? Who else? I don't remember all the players we bring on, because like uh, I didn't get to watch a full game. I watched half of the game, right? So like bits, every now and then, because I was working. But from what I could see, probably somebody who probably watching the video or watch a video in the future or whatever can probably correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like Matheus Cunha was probably our man of the match. If not, if it's not Matheus Cunha, we definitely got to give it to De Ligt. Matheus De Ligt or Matheus Cunha. Funny enough, both of them names start with, both of them have the same first name. But yeah, Matheus De Ligt or Matheus Cunha was our best player on the pitch. Mbuemo played a really good game. He was getting a couple chances. That overhead kick that I saw he did one at a time was really good. Hold on, let me take something off my screen real quick. Yeah, so Bryan Mbuemo, that was a really good overhead kick. He got a couple chances, and sorry, yeah, he got a couple chances, and yeah, he had a pretty good game. Ahmad came off the bench. He had a pretty good game. Mason Mount at one point was the best player on the field for a large period of the game. He slot in perfectly in that number 10 position, which he is. He's a number 10. He also came deep, play a little bit in the midfield, which was really good as well. So it's really good to see the team really playing better, and I hope we bring that same type of performance and same the same mentality into the Fulham game, which is Sunday. So I just hope that we can bring the same performance. Yeah. Now, in the last video that I did, I talk about the starting lineup, and I think I actually got almost everything correct, because I said Casemiro was gonna start. Well, I did say Onana is gonna start, but Bayern Deer, I think nobody got that correct. 'Cause nobody is expecting Bayern Deer to start because he's the second goalkeeper. I don't think Onana is injured, so I don't know why he was dropped. He's not good anyways. Neither is Bayern Deer, but I think Onana is a better of both keepers. But I think the manager would rather to go with his second keeper, which, yeah, I don't think nobody predict that Bayern Deer would start. So I got that one wrong. We started. Let me just take a real quick look at the team that we started. Because for some unknown reason I forgot the team that we started against Arsenal. And for some unknown reason, Google is not showing me the. Hold on. That's crazy. I can't even find though. Versus Arsenal. Normally you look at it, you just type Manchester United in and it show you the previous game and the games afterwards. For some unknown reason, it's not showing me anything today. I don't know, but I'm just gonna go on the website and see if I can see it. That's Arsenal's team: Real, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. Okay, alright, so the Manchester United team was Bayern Deer in goal. We have on right wing back, we got Diego Dalot, right? Or Dallo. Matis de Ligt, center back, I think center of the center backs. We got on the right side, we got Euro. On the left, we got Luke Shaw. In front of them, we had Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, right? In front of those two, we got Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo. Then on the left wing back, we have Patrick Dargu, Bruno Dalot. Yeah, sure. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, that was basically the team. I think we played we played Bryan Mbeumo false 9, did we? Yeah, I think we played Bryan Mbeumo false 9 with Bruno Fernandes playing in the midfield at number 8, and we had Matheus Cunha and Mason Mount playing the 10s. I think that was a team. For some unknown reason, I can't see the lineup in the harder that it is just the Instagram posting I can see right now. Yeah, but yeah, that was the team. It was a good team. I feel like this is not our best team, which I'm also gonna cover at the back end of this video. But I don't think it was our best team, but I think it's a team that can get us a result. So on the bench we had Aiden Heaven, we had Fredrickson, we had Tom Eaton, Maguire, we have Mainu, we have Ugarte, Ahmad, Benjamin Shesko, and we have Xerxes, which is crazy because we can't see Xerxes. I like Xerxes, but we can't see him like any at all for the. We haven't seen him preseason. We haven't seen him get a game. I don't know what's going on with Xerxes. Obviously, Rasmus Oyland is being pushed out of the club, which is a big shame, but you know, it's like that some of the time. Um, it's like that some of the time, right? And I feel like I feel like I feel like our best team really on paper. My best team right now on paper is with the players that we presently got, excluding like the injured players, right? Because like I'm talking about that can play against Fulham in the games to come, right? The game to come on Sunday. I feel like the best team we can start, because there's a couple tweaks I got. It's definitely gonna be Onana in goal. We can't have that netball, basketball, whatever you want to be. He's not a goalkeeper. He's not a footballer. He's not a goalkeeper. I just say he's not a footballer. He's definitely a football player, but like he's horrible. That's what I'm trying to say. He's really bad. He's a really bad goalkeeper. I feel like we should definitely have Onana in goal. We should definitely have Onana in goal. I feel like a right back, it's got to be Patrick Dargu for sure. Left back against Fulham, because like Fulham is not going to like press us. We're not nervous about Fulham attack like versus Arsenal. I'm not saying they don't have a good attack, because they finished higher than us in the table last season. They're a really good team and so on, but it's not Arsenal. It's not Manchester City. It's not Liverpool. It's not even Tottenham, right? So we can start Amad Diallo at right wing back. By the way, I'm just talking about my best team against Fulham, right? So Amad Diallo, right wing back, left wing back. We have Patrick Dargo. We gotta start Mattis Dillet with Lenny Euro at right back. Left back, Luke Shaw did do a good job the last game against Arsenal, but I feel like we can bring back Aiden Evan back in. Alright? Then I just wanna see the back of Casemiro. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he's just not up to Premier League standard at the moment. So I feel like we need Kobe Mainoo next to Bruno in the midfield, because we know Bruno is already gonna play in the midfield. I would rather to see him at number 10, right? But they're not gonna play him at number 10 because we have too much number 10. We have Matis Cunha, we have Brian Mbuemo, we have Xerxes on the bench that we haven't seen all season. We have we have Ahmad can play there. We have so many players who can play there. Mason Mount. So Bruno is definitely gonna play in the midfield, and we're gonna play either Mason Mount there. I think he probably play Mason Mount there again. I just have this bad feeling that against Fulham, we might play Benjamin. We might not start Benjamin Shesko again, which is a mistake for sure. I'm just saying that right now. If Benjamin Shesko doesn't start against Fulham, I think that's a mistake. He definitely can start a game now, because like I'm not sure if we played the behind the scene game that was rumored to be played, but I feel like with the 30 minutes that he got in the last game, um, I feel like that's enough. I think that's enough time for him to start this game now. So Benjamin Shesko for sure. Let me start from the back again. So Onana in goal. We have Patrick Dargo at left wing back. Ahmad at right wing back. We got Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Mainoo in the midfield. We got Brian Mbuemo and Matis Cunha in the tens. Benjamin Shesko at the front. I think that cover my team with the center backs obviously being Delete, Aiden Evan, and Lenny Euro. So that's my best team for Fulham game, coming up Sunday. I don't know what time it is, but I don't remember. Probably I covered that in another video before Sunday. And also I wanna say my best team with the present squad that we have, which, spoiler alert, Lisandro Martinez is in my best 11 for sure. So Lisandro Martinez is gonna be my best 11. Goalkeeper right now, with all the players that we got, whether injured or not, it's gotta be Altai. I mean, not Altai by there. Nah, hell no. It's gonna definitely be Andre Onana. Andre Onana in goal. It's gonna be left wing back. It's gonna be Patrick Dargo. Right wing back, Amad Diallo. The center backs is gonna be Delit, Lenny Euro, and Aiden Evan, which is very close to my predicted team for my best team for Fulham. But in midfield we gotta have Kobe Menu, and surprise Bruno Fernandes. I know he's one of our best player, if not our best player, but he cannot start in the midfield. So I would rather to see Kobe Menu and Manuel Ugarte in the midfield. I would have Bruno at one of the 10s with Matheus Cunha and Buemo. Got to start on the bench. Benjamin Sesko. I think that's our best team that with the squad that we presently have, because we don't got better midfielders than Ugarte who can really recycle position. Because I'm a big fan of that. A lot of people are saying oh, we need a mid number 8, and I know number 8 are box to box. They get down dirty, they do attacking work and so on. But I would rather a number 6, somebody who is a destroyer in the midfield. That's me personally. I like the N'Golo Kantes. I know N'Golo Kante also play like a number 8 because he bring the ball from defense to offense. But the thing that make N'Golo Kante a great player for me is the ability to recycle the position, to win back the ball. So that's definitely something I'm looking for in the future. I don't think Carlos Baliba really bring that. He does recycle the position with the ball, but I feel like he's more of a number 8, a person who it links the defense to the offense. I need somebody to stand in the middle and destroy anything, destroy any player, trap them. Nobody's dribbling past him. Almost like a Wan-Bissaka type player, but in the midfield, who can also make passes, right? So something like that I'm looking for in a midfielder. But obviously we don't got a player like that right now. We only got Manuel Ugarte, who is actually a really good player to recycle position and so on. But recently he's making like a lot of mistakes and so on. But I hope he can get back to a player who can really recycle the position, win the ball back, all of that. Kobe Menu, yeah, we know what Kobe Menu can do. Like, he's really good in tight spaces, bringing the ball from defense to offense. He doesn't really sit in the midfield, but yeah, we know that Kobe Menu is essential in the midfield to me personally. That's what I think. I feel like Kobe Menu should start most games, if not every game, or at least the major games. But apparently, Kobe Menu is going to be like the replacement for Bruno Fernandes in the long run. But for this season, they're just going to bet him in. Which, Ruben Amorim is the manager. He does what he does. So, there's nothing I can say. I don't pick the team. I do not pick the team. So, Ruben Amorim got to do his coaching and so on. In attack, Bruno Fernandes is probably our best player. So I think he should start in the number 10 position and stop putting him at number 8. I don't think he should be a number 8. Put him in the number 10 position where he played the best, where he can make that pass, that final pass, because that's what he's trying to do from deep. But I think if we put him like a little bit higher, where he can make that final pass. I think he would it would work better for him. Yeah, and obviously our best striker is Benjamin Sesko. I know he's new, he only played one game, but really good player. And finally, I just want to cover what was that? Yeah, I just want to cover the Fulham game. I know we already talked a lot about the Fulham game. This video is a little bit all over the place, I know. But overall, my overall preview for the Fulham game is gonna be like, I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win 2-1 because we can't keep a clean sheet. So they're gonna definitely score. But I think we can score 2 goals, especially if Benjamin Sesko start. If Benjamin Sesko start, we got nothing to worry about, because this guy, you give him 3 chances, he score 1 of it. So he score 1 out of every 3 chances. That's what that's even though this is a Premier League, he never played in the Premier League before. So let's not jump the gun, but Benjamin Sesko is a prolific goal scorer. Unlike a lot of people, I've watched Benjamin Sesko playing in the Bundesliga, because I like the Bundesliga. I used to watch a lot of Mönchengladbach back in the days. I watch a lot of I watch a lot of Mönchengladbach. I watch the Red Bull, or Leipzig, not Salzburg. I don't really watch a lot of Salzburg game. Liam Bailey, I watch a lot of Liam Bailey as a fellow Jamaican. So I used to watch a lot of the Bundesliga when he used to play for Leverkusen. So yeah. So I've seen Benjamin Sesko play. I've been watching the Bundesliga for a little minute, and he's a prolific goal scorer. I think the last season that he played, I think he didn't score that much, but trust me, if this guy get 3 or 4 chances per game, he's gonna score 1. Especially against Fulham, who is not like the best team in the Premier League. Is not up there with the Arsenal type defense and so on. So I think we can definitely get a result there. They had that. I think he's Mexican. The Mexican striker. What's his name again? Roy Jimenez. Yeah. He's definitely a dangerous player, but I feel like our defense is fine. I don't think we need to really worry much about the defense. So yeah, I feel like we definitely gonna get a result against Fulham 2-1. That's my prediction. Now, for anybody who's watching this video live, or if you watch this video afterwards, please drop a comment, like, share the video. As you probably can tell, like, I'm not like one of the big presenter of Manchester United news from, like, a long time ago. I'm just starting out, so give me a support. I'm hoping to grow into doing this. I'm gonna continue, get better. So thank you.